You saw it here live during the WHO 13 News at 6. Senator and presidential candidate Tim Scott trying to win over a crowd of roughly 100 Iowans in Dallas County. Scott hosted a town hall in Van Meter tonight, trying to make up some ground against Donald Trump.
You don't have to be the front runner at this point, but you got to remain relevant. And so far, he's been okay. And he spoke exclusively with WHO 13's Zach Fisher.
Okay, Senator Tim Scott, thank you for making time for us today. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You're back in Iowa,
Yes.
coming off of this last debate. So first question that I got for you is, for you yourself, how do you expect to kind of climb up in these poll numbers and then to get the former president on the debate stage too? It seems that a candidate will have to kind of eat away at his lead to get him on the stage. So I guess, what's your plan, and then the plan to get the former president on the debate stage?
My plan is to keep doing what I've been doing. It's been working throughout Iowa. An optimistic, positive message anchored in conservatism with a backbone has resonated in this great state. The voters here are very intelligent, very in tuned, and they're instinctive. So being authentically myself is really important. I think doing that is a way that we not only climb in the polls, but we catch and take the lead.
You mentioned Iowa voters there too. Pretty unique going around to the rest of the country, other states too.
Yes.
They'll always tell you what's front of mind for them, what issues are front of mind. So when you're going around looking at an event like a town hall tonight, what are you expecting to hear from them, and what have you already heard from them on the campaign trail?
Bidenomics is such a big deal. The importance of stabilizing our economy is something that the average family is talking about across this state. The devastation of losing thousands of dollars of spending power, it is real. And our southern border, closing the southern border is probably the second most consistent question I hear. How are you going to do it, and why won't this president close our southern border and save thousands of lives?
When I was covering the last debate, a lot of Iowans were telling me too, they don't want to talk about the past, they don't want to talk about people that are in office now, they want to focus on the future of the country. So how do you balance, obviously, against President Biden, assuming if you win the nomination, that's who you'd be running against, but then also focusing on the future of the country?
Well, one of the things we do is to take a look at the rearview mirror and spend about a proportionate amount of time in the rearview mirror as we do to the windshield of our future. The rearview mirror teaches us some really important lessons. Joe Biden's economic policies have failed miserably. Don't do what he has done. Spend trillions and trillions of dollars, leading to really high inflation. Second thing you do is close our southern border, reinstate the Remain in Mexico policy and Title 42, stemming the tide of illegal immigration and saving tens of thousands of lives. If we can get our economy stabilized where income is going up because inflation is going down, we're going to be talking about another American century.
And then just last question for you really quick. I got to ask you, Speaker McCarthy, former speaker down too, obviously not in your chamber, but what do you make of all that, him being removed?
Well, it's simple. The road to socialism runs right through a divided Republican Party. We need to have one single unit focusing on the problems of the American people and not the challenges that we see developing and unfolding in the House of Representatives.
All right, Senator Scott, thanks for taking the time.
Exactly.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well, after the town hall tonight, Senator Scott attended a fundraiser for the Republican Iowa State Representative David Young.